It was 1994 when in this country almost 1 million people were killed in less than 100 days. The horrific genocide and one of the most tragic events in the history. Today, Rwanda, the tiny nation, attracts millions of visitors and known as the cleanest country in East Africa. That's a remarkable journey by the country and its people. Rwanda is a small African country whose name is often associated with the horrific genocide that happened here in 1994. It was one of the most tragic events in the history not only of Rwanda but the world. There were two ethnic groups, Hutus and Tutsis, who had been in conflict for a long time. As a result, in 1994 April, when the world witnessed the fastest and one of the most brutal genocide in history. In less than 100 days, almost 1 million Tutsis and moderate Hutus were slaughtered, with weapons like machetes and clubs used by both military and ordinary people. For last few decades, Rwandans have been working really hard to leave their differences behind. They have done an incredible job of bouncing back, rebuilding, and rebranding Rwanda. They have embarked on a new path of social, economic, and ecological development. Rwanda is one of the most densely populated countries in the world. Most families live in self-contained compounds. People in Rwanda are friendly, hospitable, and it's one of the safest countries in Africa. It's a multicultural country with 4 official languages: French, English, Swahili, and Kinyarwanda, which is the native language. One interesting fact is that more than 60% of its parliament members being female, Rwanda has the highest percentage of women in any parliament in the world. And same ratio applies to countless other ministry positions or important office jobs. This is mostly due to the horrific 1994 genocide, which depleted the male population. Few decades ago, country's 60 to 70% of population was female. Rwanda, a landlocked nation, shares borders with Uganda, Tanzania, Burundi, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The country is also known as Land of a Thousand Hills, with mountains and hills everywhere, and towns are located at substantial elevations. The landscape is covered with lush green valleys and peaks. The country boasts 4 national parks, forests, and tea gardens. Rwanda is the second smallest nation in Africa and known to be the cleanest nation in East Africa. In spite of Rwanda is so small, it is made up of several diverse ecosystems. Although majority of tourism in Rwanda is currently due to the nation's endangered mountain gorilla population, but the country has lot more to offer: sparkling lakes, volcanoes, and national parks that offer Africa's Big Five. Rwanda is a paradise for bird watchers. Country's national bird is shoebill. They can be tall up to 4 to 5 feet and live up to 35 years. Kigali is the capital city of Rwanda, located roughly in the center of the country. It sprawls across numerous hills, ridges, and valleys, and has vibrant restaurant and nightlife scene. It has main international airport and several international airlines operate there, like Rwanda Air, Ethiopian Airlines, Qatar Airways, Turkish Airlines, Kenya Airways, KLM, Egypt Air, and Brussels Airlines. These allow Rwanda to connect the world. Over the years, mountain gorillas have faced hunting, war, disease, destruction of the forest habitat, as well as illegal animal trade. Sadly, there are only about 1,000 mountain gorillas left in the world today. About 60% of mountain gorilla can be found in the Virunga Volcanoes National Park, Rwanda, where the government puts enormous efforts to conserve them. They allow only 100 tourists a day, and the ticket cost is about $1,500 each. It's expensive to many of us, but the increased rate is to reduce the human footprint there and to improve conservation efforts. The local government and various NGOs have been working tirelessly to protect the mountain gorilla population and their natural habitat. Let me share with you some interesting notes from National Park website when you encounter mountain gorilla there. Always keeping a reasonable distance away from the mountain gorillas, at least 7 meters. Not using flash photography while taking photos of the mountain gorillas, as it may irritate them. Minimizing noise until you are at least about 200 meters from the gorillas. Avoid eating in the presence of the mountain gorillas. Do not touch the mountain gorillas. When they come towards your way, just remain where you are and avoid direct eye contact with the gorillas. Do not imitate the mountain gorillas' behavior, like beating on the chest, because it might send the wrong message to them. The movie Hotel Rwanda was inspired by the real story of Paul Rusesabagina, the manager of Hotel des Mille Cleanest, who managed to save more than 1,200 lives during the genocides in 1994. The hotel is open now, and it is one of the most preferred choices of visitors of Kigali. Another critically acclaimed drama based on real event is the 1998 movie Gorillas in the Mist. It tells the story of naturalist Dian Fossey, who studied the mountain gorillas extensively and put lot of effort in their conservation. Some of Rwandan traditional foods are isombe. It's a typical Rwandan stew made from mashed cassava leaves and variety of vegetables and spices. Matoke, cooked green banana. Igisafuria, it's chicken dish mixed with vegetable. Ugali, corn flour porridge. Urwagwa, it's a traditional alcoholic drink that you can find at every Rwandan wedding and cultural ceremony. It's made from fermentation of bananas known as banana beer. Rwanda also has abundance of tropical fruits such as avocado, banana, mango, pineapple, and papaya. You might not expect from an African country is to rank among the cleanest ones in the world. Rwanda, its public places are remarkably clean, and you may not find a single piece of trash around. This is because of country's ban on plastic bags since 2008. Tourists cannot bring plastic bags into the country. People use paper bags and biodegradable bags made from leaves. Almost everywhere, you can see the nation's commitment to reduce, reuse, recycle mantra. Every month on last Saturday from 8 am to 11 am, people nationwide participate in a community project called Umuganda. Everyone is expected to contribute in whatever way they can, perhaps cleaning up a local space, assisting a neighbor with a gardening need, repairing public facilities, building schools, and more. The idea behind this practice is not only to keep everything clean and tidy, but also to help unite people after the genocide. To promote healthy living and sustainability, Rwanda implements Car-Free Day each month. On these days, the streets of Rwanda fill up with people running, biking, roller skating, or any other type of outdoor sports. In 1994, Rwanda was not the same. It went through the most horrific genocide when 1 million people were slaughtered within the short period of time, 100 days. Today, Rwanda has revived, bounced back with its social and economic status. The credit goes to the government, their policy, and most importantly, its people and their awareness. My name is Ali. If you like the content, please let me know your thought in comments. Thank you.